Hello, once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. I still remain Idikoreke Udofia. If you're just joining this channel for the first time, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so that you get notified each time I post a new video. You see, I've been wanting to do this video for a while now, and the title of the video is I think I should just bring it up. Give me a minute. Bring up the title of the video. All right, so that's the title of the video over there. Now, and the reason why I use the word how on the caption there is because I'm also referring to the wife, but specifically this video is actually talking to the men. So a little bit background about myself. I'm a video person. I do video professionally. I'm a videographer, let me put it like that. I one time shot some skits for Union Bank. That was when I was kind of doing freelancing. So I've worked with Yo Wazobia, Yo. That's way back, even I think that was a period I got married. But that's just a little background about myself, a little background about myself. And then I've been married for like maybe 8 going to 10 years within that range, and it's been good. But the reason why I'm putting up this video is something that just happened to me, should I say, a little recent, where I kind of lost my job. And I noticed certain habits and fear from my spouse. And I can understand, you know, we presently right now, everybody's complaining of inflation. Cost of living is on the high side. And now, as a husband, as a father, you've lost a job. So what should you do? How should you manage your responsibility? That's what this video is about. So, um, so I've already written out some things on what I think, because that's exactly how I did mine, how a man should behave when they lost their job. Remember, the fact that you lost a job is not the end of the road. It happens to anybody, it could happen to anybody, but it's not what happens to you that matters. Is what you do with what happens to you that really counts. So, I would like to even get your comments at the end of this video. Let me hear your thoughts, what you think. In case I didn't mention some things or I didn't say it correctly, share your thoughts with me on what you think and how a man should behave when they lost their job. So I'm bringing up some of the things that I've written out. And one of the first things that I wrote there in my pointer is that you have to commit that situation right now, this situation that you're facing right now, to God. You have to pray about it. So, everything in life starts and ends with prayer. Maybe you're not a praying person. I can understand. Maybe you're faith or you're a lazy person. You're lazy to pray about it. But the truth is, you need to. It is very important. So at this point, let me read a scripture. Luke chapter 18, verses 1. Now, this verse I'm about to read is a scenario of Jesus talking to his disciples. And in this scenario, when he was talking to them, he was telling them the importance of prayer, why men ought to pray. It says, and Jesus spake a parable unto them unto this end, that men ought always to pray and not to faint. Another translation would say that men ought always to pray and not to give up. So, as a man, one of the first things that you must do is you have to be a prayerful person. You have to pray. Every opportunity you get, pray about your situation. So now you've lost your job. That's not the end of the road. In fact, if I want to put it correctly, your job lost you, not the other way around. Remember, you are not working for free. You were giving your service. So technically, if you were if you were not of value, you wouldn't be given the opportunity to work there. Sometimes this thing happen because they're trying to manage cost. So, like I said, one of the first things you must do as a man is you have to pray about it. Commit the whole situation to God. And remember, the place of prayer is a place of answer. So when you pray, make sure you receive the answer to your prayer. And it's so simple: believe and receive. That's all. So I go to the next part. So the next part is learn a new skill. One of the things that I've noticed about some people is that they always stay with what they know. You see, life is always evolving, life is always changing. What you used to know then might not be relevant today. And that is the truth. Remember, change is constant. So you can't stay with what you know in the past. You just have to move, you have to learn. I think I know of a person who has more than three masters or has learned three different things. In fact, let me even bring my story to this picture. So, what I do, like I said, I'm a videographer. But aside videography, I shoot. I know how to shoot. I handle cameras. Now, aside that, I fly drone. During the course of during the period of time when I was not working, when I lost my job, people called me or called me to come and fly drone for them. And I was able to make that way I was able to make some money for myself and to provide for the family. So learning a skill, don't say you're old. And the truth is sometimes there are some skills that you can learn online. There are some skills where you need to kind of connect with people to learn how to do it. Now, it depends on what you want to learn. But when you are really in need of something, you can't give excuse why you don't have it. You have to fight for it. Remember, Jesus said, since the days of John the Baptist, he said, the kingdom of heaven suffered violence. And he says, only the violent take it by force. So some things in life do not come easily. You have to go after it, you have to take it by force. And one of them is learn a new skill. Actually, the way I actually wrote that particular site is be a solution finder. For instance, you could be in a place where certain discussion are being, some people are talking about certain challenges. Now that you have discovered that they have this challenge, my next question to you is, can you be the person that can provide the solution to the challenge that they are facing? Become that person. And you can. It starts first with you saying, oh, I can do this, because that's where it starts from. You see, nothing is actually hard in this life. Whatever is hard is because you have not opened your mind to it. The moment you open your mind to it, you will discover that nothing is hard in this life. The guy who wrote the textbook you use in school, the guy doesn't have two heads. The guy didn't fall from the sky. He was born by a woman just like you and I. And if you could write a textbook, come on, it means you too could be a master of your own crafts. That's what it means. So the second point is be a solution finder. Be someone who thinks of okay, how do I solve this problem? Oh, there's no light in Nigeria. Nigeria is facing issues of this. Start thinking, how can I do it? The truth is, when you start focusing your mind on finding the solution, they will gravitate towards you. Remember, where focus go, energy goes. So when you focus your mind on something, you find out that everything that you need to make that thing a reality would come to you. To be honest, it will come to you. Let me give you another idea of this. So, like I said, I already said I'm a videographer. But one thing that I also love, I trade. I trade the forex market for hobbies. I've actually traded real money and I've lost a lot. But if you go check my recent videos, you will find out that I have improved over time. And I'm still going to keep learning new skill. Now, the reason why I actually ventured into is because in the future, I could see that that might be one of the most relevant skill among others. And the reason why I said so is if you notice the invention of AI is taking the job of a lot of people. And I mean it. Funny enough, AI even still does trading for some people. Some people use robots for their trading. But the danger is that robots just does what you have asked him to do, whether it is right or wrong. They don't kind of say, okay, you know what, this is not what, So it has its own clause, its own downside. So that's that about learning a new skill. Uh, uh, so I want to move on to the next part. Don't transfer aggression. Oh, this is so common with, well, I don't want to say common with any gender, but don't be that kind of person that when something is bothering you, when you're angry about something that is happening to you, you transfer your aggression on other people. No, come on. You see, they are also not happy that that is happening to you. Think about it. One of the quickest person you could have issues with is your wife, your children, and these are the people you love. So please do not transfer aggression to anyone. Stay calm. Try to, I'm telling you, this is something that I personally had to do. So stay calm. If they are getting on your nerves, give them the information like, hey, babe, could you give me some space? Or there's something I'm digesting in my mind. Can I be alone? Find a better way to avoid where you are, you know, and I can understand that sometimes even your spouse could be very annoying. I can understand. They could start acting very funny in a way that you're like, oh, because I don't have a job, that's why you're behaving like this. Oh, blah blah. Stuff like that. It happens. I'm telling you, it happens because I live in one. I'm married, for crying out loud. But the point is, you just have to find a way around it because at this point in time, you want to be able to have all your composure right. You want to be able to contain yourself, handle the situation in a very, very amicably, amiable way. Very, very simple way. So that's very important. Please, you have to consider not. You have to consider that don't transfer aggression on anyone that you claim to love, your family especially. Stay calm. And then the next one is don't eat too much in the house. Now, this is something I learned from my dad because he also had the same experience where he lost his job. But before he would take any food, even if my mom would say, oh, I've forgotten the name my mom used to address my dad as, but even when my mom say, oh, this is for you, oh, come and eat your food, the first thing he ensures is to find out if everybody in the house have eaten. That's just the way he is. He would, oh, so person has eaten. That person, he would always check if everybody's comfortable. That's one thing. And I did the same thing when I lost my job. Sometimes I wait till 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, five, sometimes 6 o'clock. It's not like I'm fasting, but I just want to be sure that everybody's okay. That's number one. Number two, I felt like if I if I'm comfortable, because my wife is working or she's providing for the house, if I'm comfortable, maybe I might not take the idea of looking for how to get money for my family seriously. Because one of the things that I've noticed about some men is that they get so easily comfortable. Yes, they have tried. Yes, it's not working out, but keep trying. That's the reason why you have prayed and you said you have received the answer. Keep trying. You understand? Keep trying. So, like I said, one of the things you want to do is don't eat too much in the house. Don't eat too much in the house. Don't become a glutton. I used to hear of some men that they don't provide for the house, yet they consume all the food, even what the wife has kept for the children. Man, that's really disappointing. That's really, how do I use the word? That's really terrible. If you're such a person, please, please, for the love of God, it's wrong. Even if you think it's right, no, it's not right. It's wrong. Don't eat too much in the house. You don't want to get to that state where you're so comfortable. No, keep yourself hungry. Be hunger for a change. Yes, this thing that you're facing is temporal, but if you get comfortable, trust me, you might be in that situation for a long time. So don't get comfortable. And a way of making sure you're not comfortable is by not eating too much in the house. Yes, who pays the light bill when the month ends? Who's going to take care of the other bills? You want to leave everything for your wife? No. You want to be able to also assist because now you don't have a job. The best you can do is to assist, but you need to stay hungry. And that's the only way that you could strive to make sure you get this thing available. That's the only way. So please, that's the next point. Stay hungry. And then I wrote another point there. Connect with old friends. Sometimes what you're looking for might just be available somewhere. The only thing is that you have not asked. There's a scripture that says, ask and you shall receive. Jesus said, the reason why you have not received is because you have asked not. So sometimes in life, you need to ask. You need to go out there and say, oh, bro, what's up? Do you have a work for me? Oh, bro, I need a job. Yes, friends could assist you with money, but how long do you want to keep collecting money from them? When I had that issue of not having a job, one of the first things I told my friend is, can you employ me? Because I know he has workers. Can you employ me? I could start from there. Even if it's 100 and, maybe 200K for a month, I could manage that. I actually in higher than that, but I could start from there. Because right now I'm trying to make sure I can provide for the family. This time it's not about me. It's the fact that, okay, what what will I do to keep my house floating? My responsibility, so that the burden is not so much on my wife. So please connect with old friends. Connect with old friends. You really will be surprised that somebody might just say, oh, don't worry. And there's this job. It's a contract stuff. So maybe if you can handle the contract very well, you can have bigger ones. And that's how the story of your life will change. So don't forget, that's the next point. Connect with new friends. And then this next point I'm about to share is very important. And that point is mind what you say. Speak positive. Sometimes we are we are the creator of our experience. There's a scripture that I hold dear to my heart very well, and that scripture is in Proverbs. It says, guide your heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Guide your heart. It says, make sure you don't allow the wrong thoughts to come into your heart. It says, guide your heart with all diligence. Means with everything that you can do, protect your heart. It says, because out of it are the situation, the circumstances of life. So you have to mind what you say, because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. In the period when I didn't have a job, one of the things that I kept saying was that I was born great, I was born rich, money comes to me in free course, I'm productive and effective. Go check my YouTube channel on my forex trading. You'll be amazed. The recent new discovery for me as a trader is that now I now understand how swing trading works. I'm more of a scalper or a day trader, but I've realized that I'm losing money by the day. So I'm still practicing my swing trading skill. I'm not saying I'm there yet, but the point is, um, you just have to, stay positive. That's what I'm trying to say. You have to learn new skills, stay positive, be calm, and you know, and lastly, the last one that I have in this video that I thought to share is stay happy. And now, to tell you the truth, um, money goes to places where, or goes to people that are happy. If you're this aggressive kind of person, yes, you could have money, but it will not last long. And one of the reasons why it will not last long is that sickness will come and take it. And the reason why sickness will come and take that money away from you is because of your lifestyle. You're not a happy person. That's the truth. So stay happy. Stay happy. No matter the circumstances, no matter the situation, stay happy. The reason why you're staying happy is for your own good. It's not for anybody else. If your wife gets you angry, stay happy. If your children get you angry, stay happy. If the whole country is getting you angry, stay happy. Now you may ask, how do I stay happy? You stay happy by just staying happy, by laughing. Do you get it? You just have to stay happy. You're doing it for you, not for anybody else. So that's where I'm gonna end this video. I just do hope that you take down this point. The first one I said is pray about it. The second one I said is be a solution finder, learn new skill. The next one is do not transfer aggression on other people, especially your loved ones, the ones you stay with. Fourth, I said don't eat too much in the house. That's for the fourth one. The other one that I also mentioned is connect with old friends. Okay? Connect with old friends, talk to people about it. And that's the fifth. The sixth is mind what you say, speak positive. And then the seventh is stay happy. You don't have to carry all the problem that you're facing on your head. So please, that's what I felt like I need to share to the fathers, the husbands who have just lost their job and they are worried, they're wondering, what do I do? I believe, I trust that if you could just keep up with all of this, even if you still don't find a job, at least you'll be able to still manage the home and few of the things that you can contribute to, financially. Because number one, you are not eating too much. So that means you're contributing, you're talking to new friends, you are coming up with ideas, learning new skills. It's just a matter of time. You will be shocked how this whole thing would work for your favor or in your favor. So thank you for listening, and do not forget to like. If you feel that you like this video, you were able to get one or two, or is even relating to what you're going through right now, please like, share. I just felt like, yes, I'm in this situation, but come to think of it, how many more people out there are actually facing similar situation right now? Okay, so thank you for listening. And like I said, do not forget to like, subscribe. I'm trying to grow my audience. Please help me to grow this channel. You're doing me a big favor. At least that way, too, I can get extra funds to take care of my family. This is still the same thing that I just talked about. Be creative, come out with new solution. And that's exactly what I'm doing by sharing this video with you also. So stay blessed and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye. Thank you for watching. I still remain Idi Kureke Udofia. Bye bye for now.